Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 43 of my 2024 TTM successes, and I have 9 returns to share with you all today. I had a busy end of the week, so just decided to cluster 4 days worth of returns together. The first one here is a football return. That is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 15 days from former NFL safety Jerry Logan. He played for the Baltimore Colts and was a member of the Super Bowl V championship, if I remember correctly. I think he was like a 3-time Pro Bowler as well. Very good player for the Colts back in the day, one of the few surviving members of that Super Bowl team. So very glad to add him. Next one is a Hall of Fame announcer. This is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 14 days from former Dodgers Spanish radio announcer Jaime Yarin. He was a long time broadcaster for the Dodgers on their Spanish broadcast for the team, and I think he retired in 2018 or 2019, somewhere around there. But he was presented the Ford C. Frick Award in 2008. So very gracious signer, very cool to get that one back. Nice signature as well. We'll continue with the baseball theme here. This is a 4 of 4 success in 30 days from former Major League Baseball shortstop Jeff Hewson. So he signed both of my 90 Upper Deck cards, a 92 Donruss, and then I think this is just a duplicate that I have now, but a 92 Fleer Ultra. I want to say he broadcasts for the Rockies now, so I'm pretty sure that's where I sent for those. Then we have a NASCAR success. This is a 2 of 2 return in 9 days from former Dash Series driver and champion Mickey York. I don't know too much about the NASCAR Dash Series, but Mickey York is one of the best when it came to that. He won the series championship in 1992, and from what I could find, had 28 wins in that series. So very, very accomplished there. Next, we have a sports media personality, beat writer, analyst. I mean, this guy holds a bunch of titles. I've always really enjoyed watching him. Any segment that he's on the NFL Network. He's on the Around the NFL podcast a few times. I guess there's like some beef between him and some of the people who host that show, but always really enjoy hearing what he has to say. This is a 2 of 2 success in 16 days from NFL Network reporter, analyst, all that fun stuff, Ian Rapoport. He is known as Rapsheet and is one of the many names involved in the NFL Network, but one of the few most recognized when it comes to breaking news and updates around the NFL. This next one took quite a while to get back, so it stinks that it's a 1 of 2 success, but very glad to add it to the collection finally. This came back in 1,990 days from former NFL offensive tackle Will Wolford. So he signed my 1991 Upper Deck in silver. It might be hard to tell, but it kind of looks like he signed it in black at first, and it didn't come out that great. And then he traced over it with silver, and it looks fantastic. Wolford was a very accomplished player. Started his career off with the Buffalo Bills. Played for the Colts for some seasons. I think he might have played for the Steelers too, if I remember correctly. And he started 191 games. Every game that he played in, he started, and was a 3-time Pro Bowler. So I guess I had seen an address or a return that was good to send out to, so I figured I would. And like many others, I waited a long time, and I honestly completely forgot that I ever even sent out to him. It came back in an old envelope, and just shy of 2,000 days. Would have loved to have gotten whatever the other card was signed, but hey, I'll take it for what it is. So glad to get that one back. Next one is a UFC Hall of Famer return. This is a 2 of 2 success in 17 days, rather fast for how far it traveled. But this is from BJ Penn. So a long time ago, somewhere around 2009, 2010, I sent out a request to BJ Penn and got back a couple of signed photos, and after a long time discovered that those were most likely ghost signed. They weren't anywhere close to what his real signature was, and was pretty devastated about that. So I kind of fell out of being a fan of him for a long time. This was sent to the same address, but it looks like either the ghost signer has gotten really good at what they do, or he has actually started signing stuff authentically himself. So I took a chance. We'll see if anything comes out of it. But as of right now, I'm going to consider these authentic. BJ Penn was a very fun UFC fighter to watch, one of my favorites growing up. And even though the end of his career really wasn't that great, he had a lot of losses in a row, ended with almost a 500 record. He was just a very talented and fun fighter to watch. I think he was like the first or second fighter to ever win 2 titles in different divisions in UFC history. So he was inducted into the Hall of Fame as part of the modern era. So if this is in fact hand signed by him, which it looks like if you compare it to his certified autographs, this is a much closer comparable than what used to be given out through that address. That would be very awesome to have another UFC Hall of Famer in the collection. Then we have another NASCAR return. This is a 2 of 2 success in 29 days from Truck Series driver Ben Rhodes. Turns out I already have this card autographed for the set, but I don't think I had this optic, so nice to add that. And the last one is a baseball announcer. This is a 2 of 2 return in 17 days from Mets broadcaster Gary Cohen. Don't believe that he has won a Ford C. Frick Award, but I do believe he has been a finalist at least once. I looked through the past couple of years to see who the finalists were and send out to any of them that were still alive, still active, that I could find anything for. So maybe one day he'll be honored with that prestigious award, but very nice addition to the broadcaster collection. So that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.